Hey, Kate.
Oh, I was muted. I sent the link to the people. I just don't know how many of them
I
saw
appreciate that.
it.
I just got home. Hey, Emily. Hey, Elliot. I think Jacob and Colby should be getting on in a second. And I know Sam is coming in. So once Sam gets in, I'm dropping off. Hey, Connor. Yes, thank you so much for doing that, Kate. I appreciate it. How's everybody doing? Good. Y'all are just hanging with me for a few minutes until Sam gets on, and then I'll turn y'all over. Hey, Jacob, you got Colby with you? Hey, Kira.
Hello. Hello.
Couple more. It's coming in.
Oh, I'm sorry. My video is off. There. Oh, there. Hi. You can hear me?
I can.
Okay.
I didn't know we get you and not Sam.
Sam is coming. Sam is coming.
Oh, good. It's nice to see you.
Nice to meet you. I'm Alejandra.
Nice to meet you.
Sam is on his way.
Awesome. Well, I just was making sure all the kids got signed in, and I told him once he got on and was ready to get started, I would sign off. But
Perfect. You're coming with us, right? You're coming on the trip.
I am, yes.
Yes. It's your first time in Costa Rica?
No, I went in well, the same year that Sam took the kids the last time. I guess 3 years ago.
Uh-huh.
I didn't go with the group, but I actually had gone to Costa Rica that summer.
Ah, okay. See, because I was thinking, but I didn't see you.
Yeah.
See,
Yeah.
well, wonderful. Good to have you back in the country then.
Thank you. So where do you live when you're not touring kids around?
Well, I live in the Caribbean side.
Okay.
Yes, I have a farm. I have a permaculture farm in the Caribbean, and I've been there like 20. Oh, wait a minute. Now it's like 30 years now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's a while. I'm originally from the city, from San Jose.
Okay.
Yeah. See, and how about you? Where are you?
Near Houston.
Oh, wow.
So
Wow.
we have kids from Houston. We have kids from the Detroit area. We have Colby is from near Las Vegas. Trying to think of where all of our kids are from this year.
Many different places, yes, and many ages too.
Yes, I think yes, a good variety of kids and ages this year.
Yeah, it's
Well,
going to be very exciting. You are part of the foundation, right? You're the
yes,
see, see. Well, it's a wonderful opportunity that the foundation is giving to these kids is to do this trip together and get to know each other, get to know the nature and all these amazing
excited.
things. Yeah.
Makes me happy to get the kids to experience new and different things.
Yes, exactly. And it'd be interesting. I'm curious with all the ages because that gives a big spectrum of what we can discuss with them. Because there's
Yeah.
some of them are a little bit older, some of them are a little bit younger, but it I guess maybe like how do you say like a brothering,
Yes.
you know, type of thing. So that's exciting.
Yeah, good, good.
Hi, everyone.
Hi.
Sorry, I didn't want to disturb. I didn't want to disturb the two bosses because there's the two bosses we have over there. So I did not want to disturb.
Well, I was just chatting with Alejandra and I'm just gonna mute myself and let you take over.
Perfect.
I
So
think
we
we
have,
have
let me
most of the
see.
kids. There's a couple that had school activities who promised me that they would watch it online. And then a couple may be joining during the time.
Perfect.
So,
Perfect. Well,
all right, well,
we're
I'm gonna
gonna
let you take it from there unless you need me.
no, unless you want to stay, we can. You can. You're
Um,
always welcome to stay.
I probably will have your sound on, but I'm gonna jump out of here and let you and the kids take over.
Perfect.
All right, it's good to see you. Bye, everybody.
You.
Bye.
Hello, everyone. So, okay, I see that you're all very experienced with Zoom because I see everybody is automatically silenced on their microphone. I'm really impressed. So the only person I'm not seeing is Colby. Colby is hiding behind his logo over there. So anytime you can, there he is. There he is. How you doing? Good. Very good. So, guys, I think we've seen each other before at the meeting we had a few weeks back, months back. So you may remember me. I'm Sam. I'm expedition leader for EE Expedition. And as you may remember, what we do is we put expeditions together, adventure trips for teenagers, and we travel all over the world. But Costa Rica is our oldest and probably preferred destination. Okay. You have one of your guides today here with us, which is Alejandra, which you've just heard talking to Carrie. So Alejandra is going to be your head guide. She's going to be with you, helping you, pushing you, motivating you, challenging you. All right. During those 10 days in Costa Rica. Tell me if I'm correct. Some of you have been to Costa Rica with us a few years ago. Am I correct? If you have been, give us a thumbs up before you. There you go. So we have. Let's see how many been to Costa Rica 3 years ago with us. We have. Oh, there, the two of you. Okay, I see you guys. Okay, perfect. So you
Emily
remember?
and Jacob. Yeah.
Yeah. So you remember Alejandra, right? Isn't she
Yay.
awesome? I'm happy to have her again.
I almost can see Emily too well. Can recognize the face a little bit is the light. Hey, there you go. I see you. Hey,
So
Jacob.
very quickly, we're still missing two team members. So we have a few questions for you guys. First of all, has everyone read the itinerary? Has everyone seen the itinerary? Do you have in mind a few of the things you're going to be doing? All right. Because in a few minutes, we're going to ask each and every one of you one by one. We'll be naming you, so don't worry, to remove the silencer. And we want you to tell us your name, your age, one thing that you're particularly looking forward for the itinerary. It could be one or two things you're particularly looking forward, and one challenge you're particularly looking forward to overcome. So, you know, we all have challenges. Can be food, can be sleeping in a different bed, can be traveling away from home, can be talking with people of another language. Whatever you find is the challenge you're most looking forward to be experiencing, because at the end of the day, Alejandra there is going to be the one right next to you, shoulder to shoulder, helping you with those challenges. And we just want you to be prepared for it because it's going to be so much fun. There are challenges in that itinerary. None of them are difficult. They're all fun as long as you start with the willingness to tackle them. So has everyone been through the itinerary? At least partially. I need a thumbs up from everyone.
Perfecto.
So I don't see, I see some, maybe some, that some people haven't seen it, the itinerary. No? Emily, you haven't seen the itinerary. Okay, don't worry.
The same as last time. If it's the same as last time, I have heard it.
Okay, it's not quite the same. I think it's better. It'd be boring if it was the same. But if you went through it last time, you know, and you thought that, hey, it wasn't that difficult in the end, you'll think the same about this one. Okay, but I actually think it's better. I think it's even a better itinerary. Okay, especially because we've had time to put it together, a bit more thought to it. Okay, we were a bit more ready for you this time. Last time we didn't know who was coming. Now we do know who's coming, so we've prepared some more crispy, spicy, challenging parts of the trip. Okay, so first and foremost, I'm gonna go just very quickly over it. I'll give you the gist of what is going to be happening, and the moment I've done that, I'll let each and every one of you introduce who you are, tell us your age, tell us what you're looking forward to, and what do you find challenging that you are looking forward to go through. Okay, so remember, it's the one thing you're really looking forward to, and the one challenge you're actually wanting to prepare for it. You're actually, okay, I can do that. I want to do this. You know, so those two different things. So let me go over it very quickly. In always remembering a couple things. Sorry, before I start, I do have a few questions. You guys were going to have a barbecue and meet each other and maybe go for a hike. Did that happen?
That
It
has
didn't-
not happened yet. No.
It did not happen. Will it happen or not yet?
Possibly.
Possibly.
Depending if we can all meet up.
Okay, because I think it was super important and a super good idea for all of you guys to meet. You know, so because you're going to be a team. Okay, this is not a holiday. This is going to be a team of people, you know, having to be together, help each other, respect each other, challenge each other, you know, cheer each other up. So it's always easier when you at least had the barbecue together, you know, or something like that. The second thing that was going to happen is your chaperone, your two chaperones, we're going to have one-on-one, either phone or Zoom meeting. Has that happened or not yet?
I
You
think
haven't been
so.
contacted yet by your chaperone, right?
Oh,
Okay.
no.
Connor's face says no.
Oh, okay, then no.
Kate says maybe.
I'm not sure, but maybe. I'm not sure.
Okay, well, you should know it, so I would guess it's a no. Okay.
Probably not.
So those are very two things you should be looking forward to. Okay. And that hopefully, you know, it will happen. You should have a meeting with your chaperone so that you know them, and you should try and have the opportunity to meet the rest of the team. You know, just so that it's even more fun when you guys meet at the airport and fly to Costa Rica. Let me go over it very quickly. So again, 10-day itinerary. You fly into San Jose, which is the capital, right in the center of the country. Your two guides will be Brian, who's not here today, sorry, and Alejandra will pick you guys up. They'll explain the rules of the expedition, the gist of the expedition. They'll tell you how they're there to help you make sure you have the best possible time during those 10 days in Costa Rica. And you'll transfer out of the Central Valley above the mountains and the first national park being called Braulio Carrillo, you'll go to a center over there in the jungle who has their own little nature park, and you're going to do a night tour. So it's a night tour of the jungle. So you're going to see some pretty gnarly frogs. Bear in mind the jungle is a lot more active at night than during the day. Plenty of frogs, plenty of bugs. You know, it's going to be a very cool tour. Make sure you bring a headlamp and some good shoes because it's going to be wet and muddy. Okay. You'll spend the night over there in a little lodge. So it's a lodge in the nature. Lodge in the nature means, and it's warm and humid, it's Costa Rica, means that you have mosquito nets. And it means that in the morning, most likely, or possibly, you shouldn't be impressed if it's the monkeys that come and wake you up. What we have over there is howler monkeys. They're very loud, but beautiful animals.
It means by the sound, not actually coming to your room to wake you up.
Yeah, I'm sorry. They're not gonna be knocking on your door. They're gonna be in the trees around the property. So they howl very loudly. So this is what we're doing. Just after breakfast, we transfer to the Caribbean side to a reserve. It's called the Pacuare Reserve. It's a research station. Okay, so you're not in a hotel. Actually, you are in a hotel, but the research station, you actually have active researcher and volunteers that go and live over there. It's pretty wild. There's very little cell coverage, very little electricity, very little running water, because all the researchers and scientists that go over there, they go for only 3 reasons. And the number one, and it's the reason why you're going over there, is to study leatherback turtles when they come and nest at night. And you're going to be helping the researchers with their study of the turtles. You're going to have turtles landing on the beach. You're going to be measuring them. You're going to be helping picking up the eggs. And you're probably going to help with the release of older eggs that have been hatched by the researcher. So lots of rules over there because you're in a research station. Again, this is not a tourist tour. You're going to be with researcher. You're going to have to abide by their rules, and you're going to have to help them in the way they want you to help them. Okay, so we're not tourists. We're researchers over there. Okay, you're going to spend 2 nights in a lodge on a river close to the reserve. There is a beach on the reserve, but you cannot swim for 2 reasons. A, because it's a protected area. B, there are some dangerous currents. C, if there were people swimming over there, turtles would not come to the beach. That's the reason why you cannot swim. Okay. Okay. Every day, a bunch of activities. Research on. You're gonna do some research on primate. You're gonna have time to spend with the researcher and ask them questions. 2 days in the reserve. We're transferring then to the Caribbean, pure Caribbean in Costa Rica, to a little town called Cahuita. It's a very cool little town. You're going to a very cool lodge. Now, this is a proper hotel. Okay. Everything else are eco lodge. You're in nature. Okay. But this is a normal hotel. Everything else is adventure. This is more of a cozy hotel with a restaurant, with a swimming pool, and so on. So for 2 days, you'll be back out of the wild into civilization, to speak. What are we doing in Cahuita? We're doing a few things. We're going to visit a cocoa plantation, meet some indigenous people. You're going to go probably to a waterfall for a swim. Okay. You're going to hear calypso music, and you're going to visit the Cahuita National Park. The Cahuita National Park is a beautiful, locally managed park right against the Caribbean Ocean. You have all the wildlife of Costa Rica in that little stretch of sandy beach. With your guides, are going to show you some very cool animals, sloth, different types of monkeys. If you want to see vipers, you'll see the vipers. You're going to see frogs, obviously. What am I forgetting? Raccoons, Jesus Christ lizards, loads to see.
Lots of birds.
Lots of birds. Toucans. Okay. You've got to be quiet and patient to see the animals over there. Okay. Trust in your guides. They'll find you the cool stuff. You'll get opportunities to go swim in the ocean over there, always under supervision of your chaperone, because this is a nice protected sandy beach area as you're walking in a national park. Okay. From there, we're transferring back inland, very close to where we started, to the Pacuara Reserve. You're going for a full day and overnight rafting. We're taking you to one of the most beautiful rivers in Costa Rica with force 4 and 5 rapids. As a team with your guides and with special aid guides and with rescue kayakers, you're going to be geared up with helmets and life vests, and you're going to do a full descent of the Pacuara Reserve. This is a true adventure and so much fun, I guarantee you. You're going to spend the night in a river lodge. So you're actually not descending the whole river in one day. You're actually doing bit by bit because you're spending the night on the river in lodge, okay? The next day you're going to transfer, you're going to have a shower because you'll be pretty dirty after 2 days in the river, okay? And you're going to transfer to the little town of Turrialba. You'll go visit a farm, spend the night. Next morning, you're visiting the Guayabo National Monument, very important for Costa Rican culture, okay? This is very important historically place. And we're transferring you in the afternoon to a very special spot. Some of you already know it. You're going up to the Silly Farm, up into the cloud forest. This is a farm with animals. It's a huge lodge. It's been built by the family. You're going to meet the family, cook some bread with the family, go hike their grounds, which are beautiful. They have dogs all over the property. They're fun dogs. They're going to be your guides. If you get lost, just whistle. A dog will show up and lead you back to the main lodge. Okay, this is how fun the place is. So very quickly, I've been over your itinerary. Okay, only very quickly. I hope you've had time to have a little bit think about it. So now it's your turn to talk. Okay, we'll let Alejandra talk in a little bit, but right now is your turn. Remember, you're the actor. You're not going to be following. You're going to be actively involved. You're going to be leaders. We want you as soon as possible right up there, together with your chaperone, together with Alejandra, together with Brian, okay? We don't want to be pulling you. We want you guys to be right there. So what's the next challenge? What are we doing today? We want you on top of things, helping your guides, helping your chaperone, so that everybody is leading the expedition, okay? Not us, not the chaperone, everybody together as a team. Why don't we start with, is it Elliot? Is that Elliot at the top? Your age, where you're from, one thing you're really looking forward, and the challenge you're looking forward to tackle. Okay?
I'm Elliot. I'm 15 years old. I'm most looking forward to the rafting, and what I'll find challenging is not getting exhausted.
Very, very good and very sensible. Absolutely.
Mhm.
Now we're gonna try not. It's a bit too idea to have you exhausted, but it's a little bit the idea. Okay. If you're not a little bit exhausted, we didn't do a good job. Okay. So a little bit exhausted. Okay, but we will pace each other. Okay, we'll talk to each other. Okay. Remember, we got plenty of time to relax. But if you want us to throw something else, we'll throw something in. Like, for example, the first afternoon in the hotel, after you exit the river lodge, we kind of have it open so you can relax. Or maybe not. Okay? Emily, your turn.
Well, my name's Emily. I'm 17. I'm probably most looking forward to the rafting because it's probably going to be pretty challenging for me because I don't like water, like unless it's very shallow. So that'll be interesting.
So we have both a challenge and the thing you're most looking
That's
for.
why I'm looking forward to it.
And it's perfect. This is
Great.
This is exactly what we're looking for. I mean, fantastic. Right on. Thank you. Let's go with Connor.
My name is Connor. I'm from Houston, and I'm most excited for the cacao tour. And I feel like most challenging is I want to try and speak some Spanish while I'm over there. So I want to try and get some practice in.
Right on. Absolutely right on. So everybody speaks a little bit or a lot of English in Costa Rica. but seeing somebody try to speak Spanish, even if you're not fluent, just a few words, they just find that so awesome that people try that you're right on, Connor. Let's go to Kate.
Hi, I'm Kate. I'm 16, and I'm most looking forward to the whitewater rafting just because I love the water. I like to surf and kayak and do all kinds of things, so I think it'll be really fun. One of the things I'm gonna find most challenging is being in a different space. I have an organized mess in my room, and it's very familiar and it's very nice. Like to me, it's comforting. And so being in a different place where it's just not my space is going to be a little challenging, but I think it'll be fine.
Fantastic. Listen, just a quick question. That's a surfboard on your wall, right?
Yes, over there. Yes.
All right. So where do you go often surfing?
As often as I can, yeah, but in Galveston, it's not, well, I'm near Galveston, but it's not always that interesting. It's kind of not good waves, but when there are good waves, it's very fun to surf. I enjoy it a lot.
All right. Okay, very good. Thank you. We have Brock.
Hi, my name is Brock. I'm 16, and I'm most looking forward to the rafting. And what I think I'll find most challenging is sleeping in a bed that is not my own, especially at the eco lodges.
For sure.
Very good. Listen, very good and very sensible. It's every country is different in terms of lodging or sleeping. And the moment you see how different ways of sleepings and different places, it you value every time more where you come from. You see what I'm trying to say? Or you find ways to improve where you come from. So it's a good way of seeing it. Let's continue. We have is it Kira, right?
Hi, I'm Kira and I'm 16. I'm looking forward to seeing all the different animals like the turtles. And a challenge I have is trying new foods.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you. What's the challenge?
Is trying new foods.
Oh, trying new food. Okay. Well, I guarantee every single one of you is going to have the turtle research experience at the very top of the list. I guarantee you it's a life-changing experience. So I'm sure, I hope you come back to me, you email me, you say, Sam, you were right about the turtles. I really hope that happens. Okay. And in terms of food, well, lucky for you, Costa Rica is great in terms of food. It's extremely simple and good. You'll have plenty of fruits. It's going to be easy for you to find something that you like. So you don't have to worry too much about that. Okay, but make sure you eat because you need to be healthy and strong for the rafting and everything you're going to be going through. Let's continue. We have I don't
Juan.
remember a Juan Carrera on the list. Do we have a Juan?
That's my dad's account.
That's what I thought.
My name is Jan. I'm 14. I live in Houston, and I think what I'm looking forward to the most is the rafting and helping out the scientists. And I think my greatest challenges are going to be dealing with the bugs and waking up early.
Okay, so bugs. Hopefully, by the end of the trip, you love bugs because it's definitely a country for bugs. But they're not the type of bugs that come and bother you on purpose. What you're going to realize in Costa Rica is you're actually in their house. So as long as you understand the house rules, you'll be absolutely fine with bugs. And this is something that is not true in many countries, whether it's in Europe or in the US. Your house is your house. And when you see a bug, it's usually rare and it's definitely not the normal thing. In Costa Rica, you're usually on their turf. You're in their house. So it's the other way around. You're the one that need to know the rules. And fortunately, is you have two guides that tell you what's the rules. And as long as you know the rules, you're going to start finding the bugs pretty interesting. Okay. What was your other challenge? Remind me. The bugs. Oh, and waking up early. Okay. So listen, Costa Rica, sunrise very early. When you have all that light outside and you know just how exciting the day is going to be and all those animals you're going to be seeing, I'm guessing waking up early is going to take a whole entire new definition. It certainly does to me. I'm a late sleeper. I just love sleeping. In Costa Rica, the moment there's light, I'm wide awake because I can't wait to get on the next adventure. So I hope that helps you. Okay. Let me continue. We have Jacobs, of course.
I'm Jacob. I'm 19 and I'm from Houston. I'm looking forward to going whitewater rafting, and my biggest challenge is going to be also waking up or trying new foods.
Well, if that's the challenge, we're going to have fun. It's going to be easy to tackle together. Okay. Let's see. Colby, I think you're our last one tonight.
Hello, my name is Colby. I'm from Las Vegas. I'm 19 years old. The most thing I'm excited for is whitewater rafting. And the challenging thing is going to be tackling the class 5 because I never did that before.
Tackling the what? Sorry, I couldn't hear.
The class 5,
Oh,
if there's
okay.
any, of course.
Well, it's going to depend on the height of the river and the amount of water. So that varies. I've never been able to see the difference between a 4 and a 5. They're just really cool and very gnarly. That's pretty much what I think about it. So very important. Okay, guys. Rafting, no matter what, is fun. No matter what. And you have really cool guides with you on the raft, teaching you everything they know. Okay. But above all, it's teamwork. If you guys are a team and you help each other and you cheer each other, you're going to have fun no matter what. It doesn't matter if it's a 3, 4, or 5. All right. So I got everyone. That was very interesting hearing from all of you. And I'm looking forward to hear what Alejandra has to say.
Hi, everybody. So excited to meet all of you. I'm very happy to see that most of the group is very close in age. That's exciting because for you it's going to be more fun. You're making new friends. A lot of you don't know each other, right? Mostly. For the most part, you don't know each other. Kind of. Some of you do, some of you don't. Traveling together is in itself with new people, in itself, it's a great adventure, a great opportunity to make new friends and to also know new things about yourself, because when you interact with new people, sometimes there's things that are come up within yourself that like you didn't know you had that in you. I've seen students be great leaders and be touch very compassionate parts within themselves to help the others cope with whatever it is that they need. So that's very cool to learn. um the challenges that you all mentioned, a lot of the things is about preparation, right? So it's important that you all know that this trip, even though as Sam mentioned, we're going to have some places that are going to be kind of like the little rest stops where you can be like, oh, I have a hot shower and I have a nice bed. We're also going to be in places that are going to be more challenging, like the place with the turtles. The scientists are there, other volunteers are there. It's a place where the exciting part it's not the bedrooms, it's the outdoors, it's the nature, it's the monkeys, it's the jaguars that are around. We're not gonna see the jaguars, but maybe if we're super lucky, but hard to see. But just to learn about, what they're doing, and the interesting things that, they're finding out about animals, so that we learn how to take care of them better. So the place is comfortable enough so that we are well and protected, but bringing the right amounts, the right things, it's very important. So I'm just going to give you a little bit of a list. I don't know if all of you have pens and paper or something, but make sure you have good shoes, good hiking shoes. You need really good hiking shoes. We're going to do amazing walks. So it's important to have the right shoes. You're going to be, for the most part of the trip, you're going to be in warm weather, but there's also going to be mosquitoes. So you want to pack light pants, because during the day, the mosquitoes are not a big problem, but at night, okay? And we're going to be doing activities at night. We're going to be patrolling the beach at night. So it's important that you have good gear so that you're comfortable and you're enjoying the activities, okay? So light pants, it's important that they're dark for the patrolling of the beach when we're going to be with the scientists and looking for the turtles. It's important that your clothes are dark. So you want to have dark pants, long sleeve shirts that are light material. You definitely want to have a rain jacket here. The Caribbean side, where we're going to be spending a lot of our time, it's like, I live in the Caribbean, and what we say, we don't really have seasons. We have, okay, it's going to be rain or more rain. Sometimes it's sunny, sometimes, but it can switch really fast. Like we can have a really strong rain in the morning, and then the afternoon can be incredibly sunny and beautiful. So it's important to be prepared in that aspect. So it's very important that you are comfortable throughout the whole trip so that you can really enjoy what you're doing, okay? I'm very excited to meet all of you. I hope that you're, excited to come to the country and experience this incredible adventure together. We are going to be we're going to become brothers and sisters. We're going to be spending lots of times also on the bus. The country, I don't know, have you had a chance to look at the map of Costa Rica? Any of you? Maybe look at a map. Well, we are a very, very small country, but our roads are like this everywhere. Lots of mountains, lots of windy roads. And even though the country is small, because of these, distances in the map can appear to be, oh, we're going to be traveling from here to there. That's so close. But in actuality and in reality on the road, that's, sometimes that distance is not that close. So we basically become a family. We want to be respectful, we want to be enjoying, we want to be supportive, and we want to make this, a great experience for all of you. And I hope it really is. I don't know, like, have any of you done any, I'm just curious, like, have any of you, aside from Emily, which has already been here, and Jacob, but have any of you done this sort of trip before anywhere else with people that are new to you? Yes? No?
Me and
Yes?
Colby just came from Costa Rica in February, in fact.
Oh, wow. That's awesome. You were here?
Yeah, we were here, Costa Rica, for 10 days. We were on
Oh,
the West Coast, the southern West Coast.
that's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, it's this, guys, this is an incredible opportunity also, like, to make new friends, to learn so much about nature. The You're gonna have a really cool balance with your guides, myself and Brian. Brian is a incredible guide. He's like the younger the younger guide, and lots of energy, very excited. And so we're here to support you, to take care of you, to make sure that you're safe. Communication is going to be very important, very important that you trust us, very important that you communicate if there is any issues from the beginning. You're always open to hear what's going on, and to try to make your trip the best trip ever. But the one person that is really going to make this trip amazing is going to be you. Like each one of you got to have that responsibility, because yes, there are sometimes places that might be challenging, but to push through. And it goes so fast, guys. It really does. Like from day one till then you're leaving, and by the time the kids are leaving, usually they're like, what, it's done? And so it's very important to be reminding yourself of that. It's like, some of you mentioned, oh, that might be a challenging for me to wake up early, which we will probably have to do during the trip. Wake up very early sometimes, or we're going to be going late to bed. But then it's going to be over. And then you get to go home and, hug your pillow and be again in your comfort zone. And really, this trip is about like expanding everything, expanding your knowledge, expanding your friendships, expanding yourself. So it's just a few days, really, that hopefully will have a great impact in your lives. And we're very excited to share that with you. I don't know if any of you have any questions.
One quick thing before you ask question about Brian. If any of you is interested in birds, he's he's knowledgeable on everything, but particularly on birds.
Yes, he's a bird guide. It's like that's his passion.
Any question? Don't hesitate to take the microphone and ask.
No?
I have one quick question. My parents were wondering, would smart wool socks be excessive? Like
With what?
smart wool, it's like a type of sock that, like I don't know, really intense hikers use. I think it's excessive. Just normal socks, probably.
Yeah, normal socks are okay. Yeah, normal socks are okay. We by the end of the trip, where we are gonna end our trip with the Sealy Farm, that's going to be for us in Costa Rica is what we consider cold climate. Maybe for some of you, it's not going to be that cold, but that's probably the only like hike that is going to be a little bit more intense because of the altitude. But you're fine with normal clothes and normal tennis shoes. Definitely bring a rain jacket. Definitely bring mosquito repellent. Be very careful with what you buy. This is just on my own little like advice, because I'm more like on the organic side of things. And buying mosquito repellent, some of the stuff, it's like, I don't know if you want to put something that strong in your skin. So I recommend you like trying to look for something that's effective, but it's natural. And really, like, just the long pants that are light and long sleeves they work really good. Okay. Um, you want to have your bathing suits. We're gonna be on the beach as well. What else?
So what Alejandra is saying is very important. We've already told that last time. It's very important that you guys do your packing, okay? And it's important that you use the packing list we've provided, okay? Just use the packing list. Remember everything that Alejandra told you, and remember your headlamp, and a headlamp and some batteries for the headlamp. Otherwise, it's not going to do any good.
Yes. And then the other thing I recommend, and again, this is like for your comfort. If you want to have like really like maybe some snacks that you want to bring from the States, something that you really love. We always have things for you. So you're not gonna go hungry, mostly the opposite. But you might want to bring some stuff from home. And yeah, really just be very thoughtful of your packing. Don't overpack, because you're also going to be moving around. We're going to be changing place to place. So this is an opportunity for you to it's kind of like a challenge to really practice your skills of like the day by day. I'll tell you what as me and other guides, what we do usually for packing is you have like your 7 days, and usually you like just lay it out on all. You have your itinerary, you lay it out in the bed. It's like, okay, day 1, day 2, day 3, and you kind of go like this, and then you have a couple extra shirts, because really, guys, on an expedition you can double up on your pants. It's not a big deal. But you definitely want to have clean shirts, and so that you have you're comfortable. Maybe you want to bring a journal. If any of you play instruments, or do we have any singers, any guitar players here? Any musicians? Oh, there we go. Awesome. Yes, that's great. So we can share some of that together. At the Silis, it's beautiful lodge. Perfect place to have. Maybe we, depending on the weather, but we might be able to have a fire there. So definitely there is possibilities to enjoy together and to share. And so, yeah, bring your instruments if you'd like to share that with us. What else? Some people mention about food. Usually the kids that I've worked with, they've never really had big problems here with food. They always say, "Oh, it's so fresh here." So we have, all kinds of fruits. We try to get you to try new things at least once, just so you have the experience of new and exotic fruits. And yeah, let's see what else. Any questions?
I think we
No?
got them. I think we got them ready. I think we got a bunch of troopers ready to go.
Yes.
All right. Well, the next time you'll be seeing Alejandra, it's in a little bit over a month. All right. You'll be in
Sí.
warm climate, getting ready for
Yes.
your adventures.
And we wanted Sam also wanted all of you to know that, like there is an address, right, Sam? If they have any questions.
Correct. It's very important that you guys get in touch with your chaperone, get in touch with Carrie, Alan, for any question that you may have about the trip. Do not hesitate. Okay, do not hesitate. This is an expedition. Remember, it's an expedition, so it's gonna be a two-way things. Okay, we're here to listen to you, and you gotta listen to us. So because that's how teamwork. Teamwork, it's two ways. It's never one way. It's two ways. So we're already a team. Even though you're gonna be traveling in a month, we're already a team. So any question that you may have, anything that you need, make sure you make it that it arrives to me or to Alejandra, through your chaperone or through Carrie Allen.
Yes.
Just a quick thing. It is written in your packing list, but it's not in the mandatory part. But a journal, even if it's a tiny little journal, makes a difference. I would strongly advise all of you to bring a tiny little journal. Doesn't have to be a big one. It could be 20 page, 30 page. But I highly advise you guys to bring it because you're going to be writing things down. Okay? Alejandra,
Sí.
muchas gracias.
Y vamos a estar hablando en español.
Claro.
Yo sé que algunos quieren practicar español, Podemos
Alejandra,
hablar.
muchas gracias.
Sí,
And
Brock,
you,
Brock sabe hablar español. Yo lo veo ya que va a aprender mucho. We will be practicing a little bit of español so that you can go home with some phrases at least. ¿Sí? Connor? Sí.
well, team, you have a lovely afternoon. Get ready for the expedition. It's coming up soon, okay?
Sí.
So you can remove your microphone and you can say muchas gracias to Alejandra just to check your accent in Spanish, okay? And we'll leave it there. You guys ready? Go ahead. Muchas gracias.
Gracias.
Muchas
Muchas
gracias.
gracias.
Muchas gracias.
Excelente. Qué bueno, chicos.